Alright, and we are back. Retro Myrtle Beach Guy. And we're at Kingston, Conway. I'm so happy every time I come here. It's like Mayberry, you know? It's just so quaint and cute, and I just love it. Conway, good old river town.
Just 20 minutes outside of Myrtle Beach, Conway is one of America's oldest cities. Its historic downtown is as picturesque as it is walkable. With all kinds of little Easter eggs and historical sites, one day in Conway is an absolute must for any Myrtle Beach trip. They really turn every little nook and cranny into just something awesome.
There's even speakers. And ride on a fantastic voyage. It's really just the cutest little town in America, man.
And stuff like this, the garden walk, this was just an alley in between buildings that they've turned into just this fantastical little place. I can't imagine how cool it must look at night with these things all lit up.
There's honestly a lot of new businesses since I've been here. It's probably been about a year since I've been up this way. So yeah, it's nice to see, man. Lots of change.
The way the city manages to maintain these historic storefronts and the real character of the downtown area is so commendable. Because so many things are maintained and historic doesn't mean they don't have a little fun with it. I mean, this whole alleyway is just full of games and stuff, and obviously home of the Chants, they're pretty big on their local college team. And again, this was just an alleyway before, and now this is where families hang out.
I'm such a sucker for these old buildings too. I like just hanging out, going through the alleyways. You see a lot more of the old architecture sort of remaining when you come back this way. Look at that. Like that, that's what I'm talking about. There's a food truck out here.
Yeah, apparently Crooked Oak's getting into the food truck game. Watch out.
I don't even know they had a food truck.
Now, this is another really great example. This is just another little alleyway, and I mean, it just has to be, you know, the most whimsical alleyway around.
Every corner. It's like Wonderland. Every corner, every turn, there's some crazy other thing here. There's the historic theater.
Now, they just remodeled this place a little while ago, and it looks incredible.
It's even got a box office. It's just so cute. Leone's, an extremely popular Italian joint. Nice little park here, more murals, murals everywhere. And there's honestly so much new stuff since I've been here last. I mean, apothecaries and lots of boutiques, lots of clothes stops, lots of kids stores, new cafes, new eateries. Another Heritage Baby View.
Another thing on my bucket list here is getting my hair cut at Arts. This place just looks incredible.
Oh, man. Ask me how much I love this. The old gas station turned into a Stella's homemade ice cream. Still has like the maintenance base. Oh, that's too cool. Ah, this town. It's also a cowboy store.
What would historic downtown be without a tack shop? Come and stop by and get your tack.
So yeah, for all your CCMF needs. I could just walk around here all day, man. Look at this. It's an old furniture store. Display windows. The tile work and that brick. You just don't see stuff like that anymore. They even have like a little mall. Restaurants. There's a River City Cafe in here. Haeddasherie. Even the letterboxes. Just really great. Like even some of the more modern buildings out here are still pretty retro.
Then I stumbled into what appeared to be the largest and craziest comic book and collectible store I've ever seen in my life.
This is nuts. I got vintage Barbies. I'll tell you stay away from a place for a year and a half. It's so bad. It's been so long since I've been out here. This is a super popular little bakery. I'm gonna sneak a little video real quick. It's so cute. crazy. And their cakes and stuff, insane. Look at this, new shoe stores. It's like a whole new downtown since I've been here. And the trestle. That one's like a whole cafe. It's a little too busy, I don't want to bug them. And then again, the odd phenomenon of like year-round Christmas. And then down here by the Riverwalk, you also have just one of the most scenic, little adorable neighborhoods. I'd say in Conway, but literally just in the world. It's so cute.
You also have Carolina Cheese and Provisions, which is a cheese and wine shop that just, oh my goodness. I also saw people asking recently where to get gelato, and I don't know about Myrtle Beach, but they have fresh gelato here.
Incredible. The Kingston Presbyterian Historic Church. Now, I always stop by here, look around, but I've never actually checked out the grounds. Looks crazy. I don't know if there's anybody here. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to walk around. But as always, we don't really ask, do we? Oh, it's right on the Riverwalk. I didn't know that. Oh, there's a fence, so I'm probably not supposed to be back here. Now, this is going to be one of the oldest resting areas around. Goodness, look at some of these. Some really great examples of very time-specific pieces that aren't done anymore. Oh wow, I was not expecting to find one of these here. This is try to get back here and be as respectful as I can. Wow, there's the Confederate States of America, but that's not what I find interesting. This is a Woodsman of the World memorial. I have never seen one of these in person. This is insane. They're very rare, vanishing constantly because they're kind of elaborate and they have a habit of falling apart. Wow.
The Woodman of the World are a lodge and a fraternal organization. And just like your Freemasons and your Odd Fellows, they were started roughly around the same time, around the turn of the 20th century. Now, Woodmen were known as foresters, and they had their own little, uniforms and rituals, like any other lodge would. And the Woodmen were founded pretty much in a time of need, when a lot of other lodges were sort of failing as a result of the end of the war and yellow fever. The Woodmen essentially acted as a life insurance company, which they actually are today.
amazed that I found that. I was not expecting to find this. This seems to be a family plot. A Captain Daggett? Captain Daggett's family? Wow. Nutty. Lieutenant in the Confederate military. Ah, this one you can see a little bit better. That's not always the case. Those were often erected in memory of a child. It's usually a sleeping baby in a blanket, looking very comfortable and happy. And an obelisk. Right next to the steps. And oddly enough, there are still Woodsman chapters around in the year 2025. It's a life insurance company now. Woodsman of the World is just a life insurance company. So there is a lodge. There's one lodge that I'm aware of still out by Florence, still an actual Woodsman of the World lodge. But yeah, it's the organization itself is really nothing more than a life insurance company now. And all these old houses are right next to the church. Absolutely gorgeous. Then if you follow this road down, it'll take you to the Riverwalk. And then you have the Riverwalk, which, I mean, scenic just doesn't cut it.
Now this whole area used to just be Waccamaw. Now these folks got their name from the local Waccamaw Lake, which is a part of the Carolina Bay system, which is pretty interesting because people used to always assume that they were from meteor strikes, but now scientists are saying they don't think that's the case. The interesting thing is, Waccamaw means falling star, so either way, I think you'll find these waters are out of this world. Oh, it's so cheesy. On the Waccamaw River, it's a black river, and this is some dark, murky Coca-Cola water. It gets its color from the tannins from the leaves that fall into it, from mangroves and all this stuff here. And then when that water empties out into the ocean, that's when you get those bit of brown patches in Myrtle Beach. It comes from the tannins and the leaves up this way. Now, one thing you will never want for in Conway is a place to sit down. I love how literally all over the place there's benches and little seats and hammocks, all kinds of crazy stuff. And if you are out in the river on your boat, there's Bonfire Taqueria, and they've got their own dock. So you can pull right up, have your order waiting for you, grab a couple sodas, and hit the river. Now, this historic bridge coming into town is also where they have their farmers market, and it's just Art Deco gorgeous. And there's also the 100-year-old historic Peanut Warehouse,
which is, of course, where we got married.
Yeah, Conway's got a ton to offer, both for locals and tourists, and it's definitely worth a day of your week.
Stay positive, and that's how you do it.
RetroMyrtleBeachGuy.com. 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 RetroMyrtleBeachGuy.com.